actually use conversational intelligence in the very beginning to sort of benchmark, like where do we see gaps? And then I help them develop a training program around that. And the training program is not like a 12-day course or 2-week offsite. It was a 3-hour session that we did over Zoom. And then gave them 2 weeks to apply that, where the reps actually then re-uploaded a bunch of it, like of their actual calls that they thought highlighted some of those changes. I went in and listened to those, and in groups of 5, so not like one-on-one, I would take like groups of 5 reps and run a coaching session, right? And I had all my notes there, and I would say, hey, Susan, like I noticed this is your style of selling. Here's some things I noticed. What do you think about that? And we run through that. And by the way, Ariel's on that call. It turns out like Ariel also has a lot of those same types of challenges, or Mikey, you're on the call and you do something completely different to help solve that. So this collaborative nature of like oftentimes we think of coaching as like one-on-one mentoring, and then like we just can't, like you're like, I can't, it's not scalable. I can't do that well. Like you can think about this at like a team level, and then and when we did those things, it was really interesting. It was like, we did the training and then they applied it. And before we did the coaching, they're like, oh, John, thanks. Like I've started applying it. And then I listened to the calls. I'm like, well, you're sort of applying it, but not really. And then we did the coaching and they're like, oh, I get it. Like it's this next step. Like that final step was so critical. So kudos to like the Snappy leadership team for like investing the time to try to build like this world-class sales organization so that they can really highlight the value that gifting can have for their clients. So that's Beach in so hopefully Vinay, that helps you with your question around our thoughts and to potentially incorporate that into a program.